We're back. We are back. And one thing about this one over here, I got the patience of the word patience. But we gonna get through this message. This is literally what part three. It's for a reason. Yeah, it's for a reason. It's all for a reason. But welcome to returning and new subscribers once again. I am High Priestess, Goddess, Empress Albala Pantera. Straight from Antares to you. And as I said, we're going to continue where we left off. It's for a reason why that happened. We got this Two of Swords here, right? Intuitive in the building. You feel me? Hey, mama. Amina Ninja. Was good. Some of you are having an anniversary of your initiation as I'm looking at your names right now. I love to see it. Okay, okay. Your first card out for the current situation was the Two of Swords with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this has to do with friends. And I say friends because anyone who's your friend is really going to allow you to evolve. Okay? Let's just put it that way. They're going to allow you to evolve. Now, with the Syrian's B card coming out in the live before, we were rudely interrupted. Not even. But for some of you, that's a fact. But it's the way you're handling that rudely interrupted situation. I had to go into the vice versa deck. Okay. And how I knew we were supposed to use this deck is that every card that I had in my mind's eye about this deck showed itself to me. It's exactly 7 o'clock on the dot. That shit is funny. Original Bandera Gang. Yes, took the cardigan off. That's how you know it's some heat. You feel me? That shit had to come off ASAP. Tommy and Tamia. Oh, I want baby. Mi vida. Hey. So I just looked at the timer. It said 3:13. Mind, body, and spirit assisting the one. The one is you. You want your Neo shit? Okay. Say less. I feel like you removing people or friends that are actually like really and truly so sick of love songs. It's going to take some courage and faith to move forward from whatever this current situation is. Let's look at it. Oh, yeah. Four of Swords. Again, with the Libra energy. Something isn't growing here at a particular partnership. You know what this is. This is something you had sleepless nights about. This is what you've been constantly been missing sleep about moving forward here. You know what's wild? This candle that I had over here too turned off right after we did that live. So there's energies around me that's assisting me, like in a way that normally happens when I meditate. That type of level surrounding us right now. So this is one of those lives I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. It's gonna be a lot of putting back onto the path, putting back onto the path. Just look at it that way. All right. I ain't coming for you, but it was just 444. It's about being put back on the path. I got you though. Some of y'all really tired of this shit. Whatever this is, you're tired. It's like You see this in the background that's blowing up, all this smoke that's going around. You're usually the one here, but you are no longer taking yourself there. You're getting some rest now. You're like, you know what? Fuck all this. And you noticing from doing all of that, this is when you can actually take the blindfold off and put them swords down. Show me more. Mm-hmm. This is a decision that you've been looking at for about the last 7 days, 7 minutes, 7 seconds, 7 minutes, 7 hours, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years, 7 lifetimes. If you hear, I feel like it's more so 7 lifetimes, especially if you got Pluto and Scorpio. Okay. So, new moon in Pisces is coming up. Manifest the fuck out what you want from now. Get your vision boards together. It's no coincidence. I don't believe in that shit. But the fact that you hear intuitive, because I remember telling you something and I literally had. I'm going to hit you up after this. I got you. Intuitive, I'm going to hit you up after this. So we got 7 of Pentacles. You see how this one here with the shovel, it's like, damn, should I really dig up this root? Should I really dig up this root? And now my index finger on my left hand, you've been receiving a lot of signs, possibly 7s, 4s, and 2s, or 247. Fatima, it's lit today. That's Saturn and Taurus. Hold on. Because we're all here, honestly, breaking the one belief system that the majority is connected to, which is where my thing is that the Bible, the Quran, and the Torah, they all resemble each other. They're just titled differently. So we have to dig into the metaphysical aspects of it to really see what is being stated based on the information from the synchronicities that we receive. 247 speaks of an encompass, a gird, equip, or cloth. Be girded. Hold close. This is something you've been holding close to you that is now time to release it. A time has come. Divine intervention has come. 427 is my number. It shows itself to you often. Let me see what that is. Hold on. I got you right now. Back on track. Oak. Ooh, terebinth. Okay. And I definitely asked my cards, why is the connection happening like that? Because I'm talking to people who would benefit greatly from the messages that are coming in. And then I got the King of Swords after that, which speaks of Uranus, which is the electricity. There's a lot of, electrical situations happening at this time. So we just gonna vibe. You just gotta work with it. We're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight the current. We're gonna go with it. When the wave goes in, we go in. When the wave comes out, we come out. So a consciousness of strength, 427, metaphysically speaking, a consciousness of strength and protection. An oak stands for something very strong and protective. When this thought of strength and protection is based on God, which is within, sense errors, the Philistines. So whenever you see the Philistines in the Bible, it speaks of sense errors are overcome and all is well. So once again, when this thought of strength and protection is based on God, the I am that I am, sense errors, aka the Philistines, are overcome and all is well. When it is based on material beliefs, however, as would be the case of Elah, the drunken king of Israel who was assassinated, and the Elah who was descended from Esau. Esau signifies the physical in man. This thought of strength and protection would be limited. So, when based on material beliefs, this thought of strength and protection would be limited. It would be likely to fail one at the very time that one needed it most. So, this is like a certain partnership that happens, right? Where, or connection with something or someone. If it's someone, it's uh, if it's someone, this is an indication of a situation where it's like you're there for them, but when you looking for that support to be reciprocated, it's fucking non-existent. So you got the Seven of Pentacles. The time has come, divine intervention has stepped in for you to follow the celestial vibration, your strength from the God within to make the decision, take action on the decision you have to make based on the movements that are happening. I've been experiencing a lot of electricity in my blankets and sheets. Yes. Yes. Tell me more about this energy. Looks like lightning when I touch. I remember one time when I went to the restroom in the middle of the night. I opened the door, but before I opened the door, I saw legit, basically a lightning strike from my finger to the doorknob. I said, this is a real until this shit is on and popping. Mind you, lights are off. This whole shit lit up in blue. I said, God, I was like, okay. This was probably like, what, 2 years ago? 3 years ago now. I looked up my galactic signature when you mentioned it the other day. I'm electric moon. Okay. Okay. The year of the blue solar star. Come on now. So the next two cards you got, look at this. You're not stuck no more. You see this Eight of Swords? But you see this eagle flying towards you in this Eight of Swords? How stuck are you when you have an actual blade? But here's the thing. Getting yourself out of it is something you got to be real strategic about the way you get yourself out of this. Because you can easily cut yourself. Okay? And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the rabbit here, and it's the year of the rabbit with this falcon on top also, this Queen of Pentacles is looking at exactly what's going on the other side of this card. She's looking at the city or foundation that's burning down, or it's already in smoke at this point. Like this is like the latter half of the ending of a situation. Like this is a moment where you actually are able to cleanse yourself off of this. So it's like you go through these wars, you're all dirtied up from the war, everything's settled, you're tired as fuck. Now it's time to cleanse all of that off. But I feel like the cleansing has to do with the way you now start to view it, because most of this that has occurred affected the mental state. Okay. But at the same time, you see these wings though? Shit. Let's see what's crossing the Two of Swords here. I gotta change the music. I'm okay. That's what's happening lately. I realize when I listen to music, yeah, we be on here, which makes all the sense in the world. So let's see what's crossing this energy. That's an eagle. Yes, ma'am. You be spacing out, Tanya, to me. We need you to lock in. Okay. I just said that. It's the third time you did that. You got to be more aware of what's going on. What's crossing this energy of the Two of Swords? Got to be more aware of what's going on. Four of Pentacles. See, this is a decision that's going to be made, that you step away from all of this that has been built. But the moment you wake up to what and who you truly are, you're going to have to step away from that. Actually, divine intervention is what's going to have you stepping away from it. Like I said, this is one of them lives where it's like, get back on track. Because with the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here, some of you have this moment of, have been in this situation of indecision when it comes to stepping away from something. Like you even jeopardize the work you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Get more tapped in, Tamia, with your human design. Get more tapped in with your human design. Okay? What's at the basis of this? You got the page of cups. Oh, so this page of cups is hidden. I'm gonna see why. And this card here, because it landed on the table sideways, almost like a challenging position. The Empress. Is this a mother energy? Now Libra is connected to the Empress as well. Let's see what's in the immediate past, because this page of cups is going towards the immediate past. You got the King of Wands here. There's something you started to break free as of the full moon in Leo. That's for sure. Split the deck. We have the Ace of Cups, speaking of supreme unconditional love, but also Cancer energy. So this could have to do with family in general. This could be the mother's side or the mother's side of your father type of thing. Seven 14. That's moon in Cancer. That's the Four of Cups. There's something you no longer do that people in your bloodline still do, and it's a challenge for you to step away from. My advice to you is do what's uncomfortable, because what you see as comfortable is actually going to be detrimental to you. The fact that you got here Lady Nava, which speaks of compassion, love, and unconditional love, compassion, and balance, she's part of the karmic board. So if you have karmic family members and still doing things that you know you have to distance yourself away from, it's like you want to help, but you staying there is not helping. It ain't helping you. It ain't helping them. Why is the Empress here with the Page of Cups? Some of you in here got Venus in Aquarius. It should be real easy for you to detach. But you're making it harder on yourself. We have the Temperance card clarifying the Empress. With the sign of sulfur and Mercury, some of you can smell, some of you have been actually smelling sulfur, because there's a part of your perception, the way you think, that's actually going through a death process. It may come, again, from a maternal side. Page of Cups is 1 to 5 days. Venus in Aquarius, you have otherworldly core values. You're always going to be misunderstood. Brace that. That's why you're here. Because I'm telling y'all, you're not here to be understood. Then we got the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So that's Scorpio, Virgo. Something is, you analyze something, and this started the process of a transformation. And this is also where you have the opportunity to take a leap of faith, making a wish on the shooting star. But this is a reflection. This is you. This is also you. Just as quickly as this can move, so can you. You just got to go within. The King of Cups is showing up again, but his back is turned towards you. So This is representing the aspect of you that is emotionally intelligent on how, meaning your connection to the stars. She got 12 stars on her crown for a reason. That's why she's the Empress. The Empress is the energy of all four queens. Okay. So you're in a position right now where you're being told through signs and synchronicities to go within and check on your intel when it comes to your emotions to turn that into wisdom, which means that you apply the intel, what your emotions are telling you, which will also help you to come out of this energy that you're currently in of feeling like you're stuck. It's something you're tired of. Stop doing it. Just stop doing it. And that was the Seven of Pentacles that showed up again in the same direction that it was in when we clarified the Two of Swords. So Page of Cups. Again. Because these are reversals, I gotta let them pop out. Or two-sided cards. Two of Wands. You see this? Yin and the yang, the fire and the water. Masculine and feminine is in your hands. For some of you, you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities in your hands. There could be parts of your hands like just experiencing certain tingling sensations or numbness. Obviously, do what you got to do to get yourself checked out, but also look at the spiritual aspect of it. This is at the bottom of the deck right here. You got the world in your hands, which represents this card, Two of Wands. Okay. Actually, this is the Three of Wands, excuse me. But why did I say Two of Wands? I feel like you made a decision about crossing the road of the crossroad you are in. But you're going to have to take a leap of faith. And I feel like this happens at night. You gain more clarity what you're supposed to do at night. Some of you may have noticed that when you rise up, you're extremely tired because you're tapping into this wolf energy. A lot of messages are going to come to you when the sun sets. That's symbolic as to what we said in the last message. I said we'll come back on the live when the sun sets. And you got the Tower here. You see this? Whatever is being released from you, it's actually going through a purification. Stop saving people. Whoever you are, stop saving people. I get it. You want to. Now it's time for you to pull back and regroup. Okay? Let's see what's in your immediate past here. The only person you can save is yourself. And then your actions save others. You've done this before. You've taken a leap of faith on it before, but somebody made you feel real guilty about doing that. Could have been a maternal figure. I feel like this is the leap of faith that you've taken after you realize you can't save anybody, but you took another leap of faith to assist this challenge. Or specifically a Taurus or a Libra, because the Empress is Taurus Libra. Page of Cups is Pisces. The Fool could be Aquarius or Aries or Scorpio even. But the Fool here has his back turned towards everything else, almost as if this is actually what's happening next. This is how this is. You see the rose? It's a white rose. It's a rose of surrender. Some of you have to literally put to rest an ancestral habit. And it's the one thing in your life that constantly repeats itself. Show me the full card. Show me the full card. Wow. Yeah. There's a step that you took in the past, but somebody made you feel guilty about it, and you repeated the cycle. This shit could have been happening for, like I said, the last 7 years. Look at the 4 of Cups. But you see this ship in the background? Some of you know the moment you were supposed to. All right, but some of you knew the moment you were supposed to step away from something, you did. But before you could even see the result of what you did, you came back to that point because you didn't see a change. You got to be a lot more patient with yourself. Peep how I said, I am the patience of patience at the beginning of this life. Okay? I say a lot of shit now. I say a lot of shit, but it's definitely a fertilizer. It's their real sugar honey iced tea. Why is the devil card here? See? Look at that. Mercury in Cancer. The 3 of Cups. It's like turning your back on an offering that you presented to your ancestors that are actually assisting you. Oh shit, you fucking went through it. It's all good though. It's all part of the lesson though, because I feel like that's what came out before, right? To be weak. You was still a little weak. You was making some solid ass offerings, but you in your physical body was still weak. Your structure, your bones, you have to strengthen your bones. You better be working out. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Some of y'all really gotta do some strength training. You email me. It's real simple. It's real fucking simple. Okay. Be that all the vibes. Is this one gonna be on replay? Definitely with the shits, okay? I am the patience of patience. Yes. Listen. Very much I appreciate y'all. Listen. Look. Because on the other side of this is imagining the 4 of Wands. But you got this side where it's actually, you at the gym as we speak. I love that. You have this side that is actually becoming a reality. So all that, okay, some of y'all are still harboring on shit that has to do with what we just talked about. The 4 of Wands is here, especially with Venus in Pisces, the new moon going into Pisces. Okay. How you know you out of balance? When you start to go towards your coping mechanisms and overdoing it. Because Pisces got a lot to do with psychedelics. Okay. So make sure you keeping, yourself hydrated. I got you, love. She said I'm the best. Listen, committed into you. I'm gonna know what you doing and what you not doing. Because it's gonna be a moment where I'm gonna let you rock. Just so you can establish that habit within you. Because this whole thing about working out is a lifestyle. It shouldn't even be a chore. It shouldn't be like, fuck, I gotta work. Nah. Work out the way you gotta breathe. Even if that means dancing. Dance for like a good, I would say dance to your favorite tunes for about 2 hours. You can go out and dance and do what you do. Do that shit in the crib too, though. Something about this water. Look at that. You see these water spirits coming through here? And then you got the Four of Cups. Actually, it's the Five of Cups, excuse me. But it's like whatever commitment you had in the past to these three cups right here is what you're walking away from. It could be three people. This could be three people in your family because Mercury has to do with siblings and cousins. There could be something about that right there. And this could be people that you trusted, you went to advice for. It was part of the lesson. It's part of the lesson. This is why the Syrians B is out here. Because they're also responsible for the world we live in today, giving high-tech information to people who just want to dominate people. And now you're here, okay? Also, to remember, put things back together, the emperor and the empress that you are, based on your core values, Venus, okay? And she's wearing a garment with pomegranates on there. They out here. Your ancestors. Those are the first underworld gods and goddesses that are literally working with you, always working with you because they're within you. Let's go to the possible outcome. That just gave me chills. Because now this mix went straight to bachata. That was wild. I was not expecting that. So expect the unexpected. What's the possible outcome? So speaking of expect the unexpected. And the way you open yourself up to the unexpected is through appreciation. We're going to switch decks once we get this card so we can know what's going on here. Endurance is what I heard. First thing is what I heard when that beep went off. 7:31. Hold up. What's 7:31? That's Virgo energy as well. 7:31. It's also speaking of the I analyze the magic you're able to create based on what you analyze. Cedar panels and cedar work. Hold on, this. We gotta look at this. We gotta work with this right here, bro. All right. Cedar work. Shoo. The number is 1133, 588, and 98. Happy birthday. The gloves are off. 137, waterfall, shower. Let that sink in. The truth. If you are O negative blood type, this is definitely for you too. Don't mention it in the chat though. Egyptian key of life. So you are connected to the reason why you really should be the last one out here fighting for fucking equality as a feminine energy. No. That's a tale that has been taught through and within these paradigms of those who want to dominate. That ain't your life. Let's move on. 2020 really taught a lot of people about themselves. If you truly believe in the God within that is also without you, as above, so below, or do you trust in another body that's just sitting here on the media feeding you with fucking lies and all this other shit? Be mindful of that for this whole year. Be mindful what it is that you're feeding through your eyes right here. This is becoming a very big manifestation tool at this moment. Hey, there's a reason why also this thing here keep chopping up, but don't worry. Especially if you're born in November, this is a message for you too, because that's literally what it says. You are the witch. You are a crystal child. You're a chosen one. It's literally what this is saying here. Cedar work. Let's look at 1133. Son of the whiteness, son of Cher, Ben Hur. Let me see. What's this? Benar. Oh God. Son of purity, son of nobility, son of splendor. A pure, uplifting, freeing idea in consciousness. This idea, working in an exalted, positive attitude of the will, is sure to do its part in realizing substance for the substance of the Solomon consciousness and the individual who gives it place in mind. If such a one does not allow it expression in himself, he brings about darkened, limited experiences in both mind and body, making a prison for thyself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should be the last one out here fighting for. You want to change what's going on outside here in this world today? Protesting ain't gonna fucking do it. You better tap into your ancient abilities. That's all I'm gonna say. What's this Knight of Pentacles? What's this Knight of Pentacles? Especially if you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, look at that shit. You got the Ace of Wands coming out here, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the polar opposite to Virgo is Pisces. Because I realize in the Full Moon and Leo card, Full Moon and Leo message, Pisces is when the shit started really breaking the fuck up. With this Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, this is what I'm saying. You built up enough endurance to even hold this wand. The same way we saw the Three of Wands and that actual third wand looked completely different. It was authentic. It was unique because it's a strength that you can use because it's connected to you. It's directly connected to your solar plexus here. Okay? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Full card still upright, even if it fell on the ground. That's a tower moment right there. So how was that? Okay, it was like this. See all this yellow? Okay. The spiritual essence of this Knight of Pentacles would be its polar opposite, because this is Virgo, the physical, the spiritual is Pisces, but the embodiment of it, of both, is what's allowing you now to experience this new dawn. This is a major victory some of you are having here, yeah? Currently, the energy was showing up as y'all being stuck, but I could already sense as we're sitting here talking and vibing, y'all shifting the way these cards are coming out, because shit could have looked a lot different, honestly. You got the, look at that, the Hierophants right here. You've been dedicated to your studies about the keys that you have been granted to open up doors in places that aren't actual doors. You would have to have access to this portal for you to open these doors. This is why you got the key in the first place. Page of Pentacles. And in this Page of Pentacles is you making a decision if you want to go according to what society sees as success or what you see as success. Once again, opening doors where there are no doors. Look what's at the bottom. Remember, when this came out, the Nine of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, right? People, we just said. The Nine of Swords is at the bottom of the deck once again, but there's a view of the shadow. You're looking right at it. It's no longer behind you where you're ignoring it. You're looking right at it. Where you're like, oh, okay, these are the 9 different cycles I experienced. All right, bet. Let's roll. Mm-hmm. Speaking of Lady Nada, Temple of Self-Transformation, member of the Karmic Board. Some of y'all literally are members of the Karmic Board and moving otherwise. You're going to go through a lot of challenges. Greetings, Zane. This was at the bottom of the deck this entire time. You're going to rise up. Your ancestors awakening to assist you. There's certain ancestors that you're able to work with now because you're stronger. Had you worked with them before, your physical body won't be able to handle it. That's why you have to build the endurance. Okay? What's happening in the immediate future? Let's shuffle this out. I'm telling you, strength. Look at that shit. I said, let's shuffle this out. What we just said. See that? You see this? Look. Uh-huh. Pisces, you have to get real uncomfortable to make a decision as far as where your legacy is. Your legacy lives on after you. But this is a legacy that you're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor while you're alive. While you're alive in the physical. What's happening next here? There's a collaboration that's ending because it's not allowing you to be independent. There's a collaboration here that's constantly taking advantage of you. Okay? It's been hidden this entire time. Now you got yellow surrounding the entire reading. Trust your gut. Your gut got the answers. Your intuition already spoke clear as day about your challenge and stepping into the Empress energy, which means you're comfortable. And when I say comfortable, you're comfortable evolving, being in an uncomfortable state and constantly allowing that to strengthen you. I'm going to get one more card from here to connect to this. Something you used to have a lot of trust in, you're about to see it's going back to this now. This is your current situation and the challenge. And what's happening next has to do with this Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card where you can trust, where you now are stepping into a part of your life where you're becoming independent. But you're about to see, you may have already seen what's been holding you back. And remember, we have here at the bottom of your spread is the foundation, is the Empress with the Page of Cups. So within the last 5 days, you have become clearer about that. And this is also where you started to gain your strength. It's in the past, you already knew what this was, but you dealt with it thinking you were handling it by stepping away from it with anger. Now you're able to really remember, you had look at that shit. You got the World card as we're speaking right now, as we've been shuffling the cards through. But notice that we had the 10 of Pentacles pop through. Things are starting to click now. The links are starting to click. Some of you were a part of certain clicks that weren't even clicking, like a cliche. It wasn't even clicking yet. You're moving on from this. That's a given. Whew. The Six of Pentacles, you're going where you can actually provide the service that you know you're supposed to provide without people literally being jealous or envious of you. People gotta cut this shit. Because that's Mercury and Aquarius right there. Six of Swords. That was the Knight of Wands. In a direction going directly towards the storm. What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? What's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse? That was the Death card that didn't pop through. So this card came out reverse. We're going to turn it around. And it's the Knight of Pentacles once again. You're about to realize what had you at a standstill. Whatever this is, this was deeply rooted and hidden from you. Ooh, you got the Judgment card again. And you got the Judgment card when the Knight of Pentacles came out as your possible outcome. But look at the Judgment here. You made a decision. Mind, body, and soul made a decision to take action. Because look at the other side. Remember that this would actually be, this is like a crow in this Sun card. But this is having to decide. Once you decide, now you're able to see what's really happening here. Okay. And you got the Star card at the bottom of the deck with the Abyss. There goes Thoth. Yeah, give me a second. For some of you, this is literally a Libra. It's the music I'm listening to when I'm commercial too. Right. Give me 1 second. Okay. Here we go. Your heart has been enlightened about the decision you must make. For some of you, what will actually help you is glute work. Something so simple, glute work will help you. Working on that booty. Working on the bottom when it's actually in the center. Ain't that about a bitch? Anyway. So let me see what else. This horse is tired. Because this horse looks different. That would be a pinto? No, not really. You're tired, weary, but You are already victorious though. But what is that? What is going on with you, boo? You got antlers too. Trust and thrive. The stag. The way that happened is a clearing of the sacral chakra. You're gonna be able to create now, but there's actually a victory. I'm telling you, you're victorious at this point. You're about to be celebrated by people you don't even know though. That's what's gonna throw you off. It shouldn't though, but it can. I get it, but because those you expected to celebrate you, they don't even see you. But that's where people got karmic family members. Show me this energy. Whoever this is been wanting to tap into your dream state, and now they're in the void for trespassing. Fuck you. That's what you get. Either your dreams and what you want to do or your actual dream state. They didn't realize you have the power of low and high vibration. I'm just waiting for the high priestess to show herself out here at this point. Well, okay. Look, I'm telling you. Look. Healer, eternal life. Well, forgive. For they know not what they do. Some told me this shit was gonna come out. We're gonna look. We're gonna look. And I'm being guided to look at the end. We're gonna do the Orisha deck at the end of this, and then we'll conclude the live there. So you got healer, eternal life for you all in this live right now, catching this on a replay, has to do with your ascendant sign and the degrees of it. I'm gonna pull 1 to 3 oracle cards, especially if you're single. Make sure you're checking into your ascendant rising sign. And I'm going to say single if you're confused about a partnership too. Affirmation that you are on a shamanic journey of the God within. Okay. Integration of spirit, soul with the body, collecting all fragments of the soul, which is also why you got the Syrian's B card, which speaks about integration. That's wild. When I said I knew which deck I was going to pull based on the energy I felt from the possible outcome, is the one I'm going to go to now because they just reminded me with that message. Shake it, shake it, shake it. One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. What's the message? Confirmed and affirmed victory. You see these reefs that are out here constantly on the other side here? This is what's being shown to you, clarity, okay, about what's been hidden in the dark this entire time that was blocking you from your victory or recognition. It's not the financial constraints, but that's the way it showed up in your life. Or some of you have to change your perception about financial constraints. You got to change your perception about money, because money is speaking of a relationship. The same way you connect with the partner is the same way you want to connect with money. It's an energy. Just like everybody has love, everybody got money. Even if that shouldn't mean a penny, you got money. What is it? A penny is what? It's a currency. It's money, right? So you can't say you don't have it. Woman holding a coin as we fucking speak. You're holding the world in your hands, but you got to be careful as to the way you're expressing yourself. Angel of strength. But I'm also getting that this is you, and there's a fallen angel watching your ass. There's a fallen one watching your ass. You know why I said that? End the void for trespassing. That's wild, because I did not turn off that candle. I just realized that when I got back in the crib, it was actually off. You know why you experience all of this? Because you a lotus. You're an empress. Empress. For some of you masculines, it's the empress energy within you. But I got a lot more empress energy that watch my videos than masculine, because you have a strong masculine side to you that you have to balance out and get back to the empress side of yourself. We're spiritual warriors, I get it. I keep feeling like this angel is talking to me anytime I talk. Anytime I take a call at work, like it's checking me. That's wild, because I didn't read that as you saw me looking in a different direction and I went to read that comment. As I was walking back to the crib, I heard it was this little boy and this little girl. They were walking together. And he looks back. He was like, I keep feeling like there's something behind me. In my head, I told him, yeah, there's something behind you. It's your guardian angel. Because the fact that he said that, I said, they be knowing. They be knowing. Okay, so that's a message for some of you too. Just if you're around children, once again, that were born between 2008 and being born now up until 2024, even if it's a newborn, that newborn is going to show you a hand signal. You want to pay attention to it. They the baby bosses out here. The elders, real shit. It said pull 3, but I ended up pulling an extra one. This is clarifying the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. What are you not walking away from? Hold on. Hold on. For some of you not walking away, you're feeling energy in your pelvis area. Your hip area is taking that hit because you're not walking away from this. And it tends to happen when you get around a specific person, place, or thing. See, the fact that what I'm listening to is one of them beats that I'd be like, yeah. more into something. If you're experiencing lower back pain to the point is reaching the front, there's this part of you that you have to let go of, where people don't support you, man. Fuck all that. If your body starts to respond this way, let that shit go. Let it go. Because what it's worth is the pressure that you're feeling. I've been having lumbar pain, but more towards the front. Yep. They do. All my babies at my old job would say they're no. See see what your north node and south node say, if you know. Cause you the way you be talking here in this chat, Tanya Tamia, it's like a mother with, it gotta be, they don't listen, it's like a mother with 3 to 4 kids, even just 2. But before you call the one you actually calling, you go through everybody else's name before you actually call the one you was fucking calling. That mommy brain activated, huh? Okay, so let me see. What's this? You got the devil card once again. It got something to do with you. You walked away from some shit in the past and you went back to it, and you wonder why you stressed out. Show me walking away. And the reason why I'm going no, because I did that shit for about 9 years before I started talking to y'all and shit. I know what it's like. I'm gonna read your ass. That's why your fucking back hurt now. Not you, Zane. But if that's you, hey, come on now. Ain't got not one. That's your mother to a T. She gave us all tea. It's OD. That should be funny though. They go through everybody's name before they call you, and then they call you and they actually say, "No, I meant to call your sister or your brother." Like, bro, what the fuck? What are we doing? Yeah, that was the funniest shit growing up. I ain't gonna lie. For some of you, this could be a Gemini or a Sag. Some of y'all need to walk the fuck away from me. Because I be telling y'all shit, and y'all don't be listening. Y'all be sitting here playing with source. All right, now you got this whole Ace of Pentacles. You got this whole Ace of Pentacles that got to do with, if you walk away from this and you celebrate yourself, okay, be good to go. She's a gem. Nine of Swords. Again with the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords popped through with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Hold on, let me see this. The Magician, that's Mercury. Now that's fucking wild. Okay, so you're stepping into your powers right now, and I keep telling y'all you're highly sensitive, but these synchronicities, there's things you're going to hear, there's things you're going to smell when you turn your head this way, kind of like the Five of Cups. You're looking at these Three of Cups, wishing for this, wishing for that. You decide to change your routine, or you just, wherever you at that moment, you look this way. There goes your actual person. There goes your actual career. There goes this, whatever it is that you've been actually wanting to manifest. It should happen in quick now. As we approach, you better make a decision. As we approach this new moon in Pisces, yeah. Found you on random the other day. This is my second time watching. I think you're awesome. Thank you, Fairy Fox Cat. Fucking love that name, actually. Eight of Wands, come on now. Cut with it. Mercury and Sag. I told y'all, some of y'all in here, y'all know shit that I've been telling you has been spot on. You sitting here like, oh wait, fuck it. Stop getting surprised. Stop getting surprised. I want y'all to start moving like I bet. It's if it resonates with you, just whenever the shit shows up, this is when you on your Neo shit, when you on the one type of vibes. You already got the message from the oracle about what's about to happen. Don't get surprised when it do. I said that before too. Like this was a while back though. Because I can sense where that group was in terms of like when you hear and see certain things, that shit starts to happen. The role in that type of transition is to be like, I bet. So the universe can see it as, oh, you really ready. And the universe is gonna use you way more. And then you start getting 8 different type of solutions at once because you're prepared for it. You're prepared to transform on that deep of a level. Scorpio. And you definitely got the 7 of Cups, which is Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio. So let's continue. That was as I'm saying that, you had the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, the divine is intervening. You can sit there and fight the divine. That's a whole tidal wave you're fighting. Archangel Ariel, the 2nd chakra. You're creating the life you want. Stop playing this shit small once again. Go ahead, Salulon. What's the advice? Remember, we're going to do the Orishas at the end. That's wild. The 2 of Cups is right here, too. 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles are at the bottom of the deck as we were talking this entire time. But this speaks of you coming off this ship of that 4 of Cups energy where you were sitting here bored and discontent. And you realize you were bored and discontent because you was dimming your light. That's your fault. Stop blaming other people for that. It's real easy to step into your power, step into your life purpose. Stop blaming other people for that shit. You'll see how much better the shit will flow. Some of you're holding on to too much shit. Your stomach is all bloated and you clogged up and shit. What's the advice? Your advice is to focus on this victory and success you're about to have as it showed up in the immediate future. But you're going to have to trust the universe where it's guiding you to, especially while you're sitting here fucking overthinking and overthinking and overthinking and overthinking and overthinking, holding on to this decision. Just make the decision, coño. Just make the just. That's what Jupiter and Aries is saying too. Like, you have to make certain decisions based on who you are. Fuck how it's going to turn out. Just make a decision and watch how the universe supports you, because the universe is supporting more of your doubt lately, especially if you're not on that side of the spectrum of light where you're allowing, that which you are a microcosm of the macro to evolve. Look at that. For some of you, this comes with a victorious spiritual connection. But what's crowning all of this, in order for you to step into this type of union, you have to enter this house of those who trust their gut, meaning you have faith. Stop hoping and 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 hoping. Even if you start listening to things of people that you actually look up to and they use the word hope, change that shit to faith. See, that's a test for some of you also. You know what I'm saying? Where you listen or read certain things about people who actually motivate you, but listen to the words that they're using. Okay? Some words actually hold you back. Others actually are the solution. And when you look up the etymology of the word, really look at what it is that you're reading. Break down every word that's in that definition. Some definitions have the word that you're defining in the definition. Look deeper. Like try, you see the word attempt. It's similar to that, but it's a different type of, it's the actual definition of temptation you see today. where it's something that distracts you. But temptation is also connected to the actual definition of temptation. If we're looking at it from a more metaphysical standpoint, has a lot to do with temperance, where you're using the polar opposites, things that are, on different spectrums, and actually making an elixir that actually helps you to do whatever it is that you want from a positive standpoint, or at least a point where you're able to grow. So I'm saying that right or wrong, good or bad, is going to keep a lot of people stuck. Let's get one more here. There we go. Two of Wands. You got the world in your hands. What you got in your hands? The victory and success. I feel like some of you have seen this in your dream state. This is Jupiter and Mars. These are two masculine energies. There's things that you're actually integrating about who you are now. It's like you're doing it and you're not realizing where you're going. You question where you go. But this is for those of you who are questioning where you may go, but you're still going. Okay, what's another way to express that? It's, there's obstacles, but you're like, fuck it. Yeah. The fool. Not foolish. You're the fool. It's the Joker with all the gifts. Let's see what's in the environment. Some of you have a lot of scarring, throat chakra, but in your environment is the 10 of Cups, which is Mars energy again. You're moving based on your imagination. Some of you even probably feel like you're sleepwalking. 9 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Show me this vibe. That's all you do. That's what the universe wants to see. You gonna go for it? You go for it. We got you. You don't, we can't do shit for you. It's 8-10. That's 6 of Wands. What's the 10 of Cups? The 2 of Wands again. I'm telling you. You're looking right at your 10 of Cups. Your 10 of Cups is looking at you. What you seek is seeking you. The drama is all part of a delusion. It's not even real. The delusion what's presented in front of you is a delusion. It's not even real. Somebody said, I'll slap the shit out you. Okay. Well, there goes that. She made sure she came out upright this time. Clear as day. What's clear as day is your current situation. This is a Libra card, Queen of Swords. But this speaks of you're clear about the sadness and the sorrow. Even moments in your life where you may have felt embarrassed about who you actually are. Man, fuck all that. Do you. Do you, because what you want is wanting you. It's literally looking at you. Because you got the 2 of Wands twice. Your advice and what's in the environment, the way you're being viewed, you both carry the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, 2 of Wands is what? 4 of Wands. There goes the 9 of Wands again. But this 9 of Wands, look at the 3 of Wands in the back that we started out with. Listen. This is rejuvenation of a life force after the war. The light at the end of the tunnel is like this figure has went through this entire tunnel, didn't see where they could rejuvenate themselves, decided to decided to walk off an immediate pass. It was a reason for you to, become clear about all this confusion. Why you did what you did in terms of walking away from certain things, but now knowing why you did in a space where you can actually bring love to the entire situation. For some of you, this means the integration of your left brain and your right brain. The 80, the feminine, the 20, the masculine. One is not more important than the other because of the numbers that I said. Not at all. But look at the planet that you reside on. What element do you have the most of? Your body moves the same way. But you've been taught to be more logical and reason, already taking you away from universal law. That comes with a great consequence. For every cause is an effect. For every effect, there's a cause. Let's realign, baby. Let's realign. Let's finish this off now. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears of the collective. Talk to me, beloved. See? Who stepping into your purpose as you've been guided by an earth angel? Godly. This is why within the next 1 to 5 days, you had Temperance clarify the Empress, which is coming out in your fears. That's your challenge, is stepping up. This is stepping up, but you are afraid of being, let's say if we put a title on it, a billionaire, a trillionaire, but this is what you're manifesting. How are you afraid of what you're manifesting? Make it make sense. Decide what you're going to do. You're going to be in a lack mindset or you're going to rise the fuck on up. I mean, come on now. What's this? Huh? Unconditional love beats all this drama. It closes it out completely. Nobody got time. I mean, people do got time for the fuckery, but while you here, today's your last day. This moment right now is your last moment to do that. On God, Antares is right here. As I said that to you. People won't envy you. It's not for you to sit here and battle it out with people who envy you, who are jealous of you, and unexplain it. Man, fuck all that. Move on. Move on. Move on. People don't want you to be successful. People want you to be successful, but once you start being successful, it's like, kudos, honey. You're about to line up with those who see you for who you are. It's over with. It's over with. Ain't nobody stop. Nobody's stopping that. Oh, it's already here is what I'm getting from this with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Venus is in Pisces. The new moon in Pisces. Pisces, it's already here. What's this card? King of Swords. It's already here. This is Aquarius. This is Aquarius. It's already here. You just got to know that it is. Just got to know. Show me more about the outcome here. You got the strategy. Put it to work. That's all. Focus on the strategy that you're being given through your dream state, through the synchronicities, through the numbers, through the colors, through the scents. I want to make a post of that to put on Marvel Home. Yeah. What else about the outcome here? This is the rhythm of the night. My top is fire. Thank you, honey. It's that Mercury vibes, that Wednesday energy. Mercury got all the colors. You see the galaxy right there, baby. I was born on a Wednesday. You know the vibes. It's the outcome. That's the outcome. You're being replenished from what? All this heartache and pain once you make the judgment, and then they gonna send you what it is that you asked for that had to do with the reciprocity that you used to have sleepless nights about. And you got the Ace of Wands. All the cards just right at the outcome space. Like it says, yeah, detach from the outcome, detach from the results, but you got a view of it. That's the beauty of the tarot. We get to see this shit. Some of y'all go through things in y'all, personal situations or the conditions of your life, and you forget everything that just happened in this moment. Don't lose this moment. Don't lose this moment. Five of Pentacles in reverse. You got the strategy to get you out of this here impoverished mindset. Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck here, with the Four of Wands here, and you remember your environment and your advice. Two of Wands, Two of Wands, and here you got your Four of Wands, right? Okay, let's go to the Orishas. Let's get one final message from the Orishas. Thank you, beloved. Just be mindful of those who you tell. For some of you, you don't realize who these people are, but here's how you're going to know who it is that's projecting this lack mindset. You express what you're excited about, that conversation switch real quick. Meanwhile, when they express something that they're excited about, you but you celebrate them. It's not just a congratulations. You celebrate them, you have a moment with them where you really ask what's going on and Pay attention. Final message from the Orishas. The earth element, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then what's the final message? Because it literally just said a connection was choppy. Final message. The fire element. So we have fire, water, and earth. And the female issue continue to be the outcast. Let's see the message from the fire element here. Something about the summertime you're being prepared for.
Everything depends on change and conflict between opposites, governed by the logos or mixing proportions, a law that governs and brings harmony to everything. Logos, with the everlasting fire, it transforms into everything and everything transforms into it. Fire is the masculine and active element. It corresponds to the three astrological signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the meaning is the vivifying and transforming essence of fire and its clarifying spirit. Notice the dates that govern the three signs of fire, which speaks of the characteristics of ardor, combativeness, and liveliness, incandescent and burning situation. And that is your message, beloved. I'm gonna see y'all later.